Once upon a time, high above the world, where the sun warmed the air and the winds whispered secrets, lived a little cloud. All the other clouds were big and puffy and white, like piles of soft cotton. But this little cloud was different. He was small and a little bit lumpy and always a dull gray color. He just couldn't seem to fit in. The big, white clouds would float by in grand, majestic parades. They would turn into shapes of elephants and castles and dogs. And everyone on the ground would point and say, though, "Look at that beautiful cloud." The little gray cloud would try to puff himself up and look fluffy. But he just remained small and gray. He felt invisible. Little cloud thinking sadly, "I wish I could be as beautiful as they are. No one ever notices me." One day, feeling particularly sad, the little cloud drifted away from the others. He floated over a dry, dusty field where a single little flower drooped, its petals curled inward from the heat. Little flower weakly, "Oh, if only I could have a single drop of water. I am so thirsty." The little cloud heard the flower's wish and felt a pang of deep sadness in his heart. For the first time, he wasn't thinking about being big or white or fluffy. He was just thinking about the little flower. And as he felt that deep sadness, a single, tiny raindrop formed at his base and fell to the ground. Plink! The tiny drop landed on the flower's curled petals. The little flower immediately perked up, its leaves stretching out towards the sky. A beautiful, vibrant purple color began to spread through its petals, a color the little cloud had never seen before. Little flower joyfully, "Thank you, little cloud. You saved me." The little cloud felt a new kind of feeling. It wasn't the fleeting feeling of trying to be big and fluffy. It was a feeling of purpose. He felt a little lighter and a little happier. And with that happiness, another drop fell, and then another. Soon, a gentle sprinkle fell over the whole dry field. The little plants and flowers in the field began to perk up and bloom with 1,000 different colors. A small, beautiful rainbow formed as the sun peeked through the little gray cloud. The little cloud wasn't white, but he was creating something beautiful. The big, white clouds, who had been floating high above, looked down in surprise. They saw the vibrant, blooming field and the rainbow. They looked at the little gray cloud, not with indifference, but with a new sense of admiration. They had never created anything so beautiful. The little cloud had learned a wonderful lesson. He wasn't meant to be big and fluffy and white. He was meant to be exactly who he was, a little gray cloud who could bring life and color to the world. He was no longer invisible. He was a hero, and his purpose was a million times more beautiful than being just another fluffy white cloud in the sky. And so, from that day on, the little gray cloud drifted over the world, bringing much-needed rain to the dry places. The sun would shine through his watery form, creating rainbows wherever he went. And though he was just a small, gray cloud, he knew he was making the world a more colorful place. One gentle raindrop at a time. The end.